All right, we're back 8:36 with our ongoing series on screen time. And this morning, brand new findings from Common Sense Media that we are revealing first right here on Today.
You know, if you're a parent or a grandparent, you've definitely used a phone or a tablet just to keep kids occupied. It's an easy thing to do, but this survey shows that some of the youngest children are getting a lot of time on those devices.
We'll call them digital pacifiers. NBC's Kate Snow joins us with details on this. This one hits close to home.
It does for me too, guys. Good morning. So Common Sense Media has been tracking screen usage by kids 8 and under for a while now. This new report finds the average child gets about 2.5 hours of screen time a day, and what they're doing on those screens has changed a bit. And now a lot of the youngest toddlers even have their own devices. You might call it a modern rite of passage, a tablet for a toddler. Ruth Sorak is a working mom of 2 young boys in New Hampshire.
Noah was about 2.5, 3 or so when we introduced iPads. Michael was about 2.5, 3 years old.
New research by Common Sense Media finds by age 2, 40% of children now have their own tablet. By 4 years old, more than half do. Jim Steyer is the founder and CEO of Common Sense Media. When you heard that figure of 4 in 10 kids by the age of 2 have a tablet of their own, were you surprised?
I was shocked because it's just transforming childhood. It's just transforming the reality of being a little child, but also being a parent of a little child. And the consequences are quite extraordinary on many levels.
Children under 2 are averaging an hour of screen time every day. Ages 2 to 4, over 2 hours of screen time. And 5 to 8-year-olds are spending on average around 3.5 hours on a screen. The American Academy of Pediatrics says that kids under 18 months old should not have any screen time, and kids between 2 and 5 should limit it to an hour a day. That's not what's happening in the real world.
We are just blowing through all the old standards of digital usage. This digitalization of childhood is occurring at warp speed.
The report also found a shift in what children are doing on screens.
The biggest change among kids under the age of 8 is gaming. The activity of gaming is much more popular now.
And nearly a quarter of kids 8 and under are using tablets to fall asleep at night. The #1 reason parents are letting their kids use tablets, it helps occupy their child so they can get things done or take time for themselves. Ruth Sorak did that.
I got to go pee by myself. I know, it allowed me to have a couple minutes to myself where I could maybe sip a cup of coffee or get some work done, you know, just for a minute. I got a quick breather.
Parents told Common Sense Media they see upsides for learning and connecting, but 75 to 80% of the parents express concerns about excessive use, effects on kids' mental health, and exposure to inappropriate material. Ruth grew concerned about her 6-year-old spending too much time on a screen.
I remember there was a time where I said, hey, let's go outside. And he said, no. And he was using the iPad. And I was taken aback because, excuse me, you live to go outside and play and get dirty. So it was jarring.
What's your advice for parents hearing this and going, yeah, but how do I take the tablet away?
There's a famous old expression, just say no. And you can do that actually with a device.
Ruth did exactly that.
I said to my husband, we just have to go cold turkey.
She hid the tablets.
The first 2 days were not fun. And then everything was peace. I got those little people back, those like amazing little people that they are.
Ruth keeps them busy now with sensory bins and Play-Doh. And when they are watching TV, she's careful about what they watch.
We started watching more shows that are less stimulating, like To Give a Mouse a Cookie, which is on Amazon. It's really cute.
Creating an environment that's quite similar to her own upbringing.
I do think about how Mom did this, how she would go outside and play. So it's kind of reminding me of, well, this is the way you grew up. So you had a great childhood, so it's going to be great for them too.
Common Sense Media also found that kids 8 and under are only reading or being read to on average about a half hour a day. They encourage parents to pay attention to how kids act during and after watching a screen, try to balance out screen time with sleep, connecting with family and friends, and time outdoors, as you just saw. And also, you can create a family schedule, they say, for devices. They recommend including the kids in that conversation.
Non-voting members.
Right, exactly. Like, you make the plan, but you sort of let them be involved in the dialogue, and then you really have to stick to it.
We've talked about this before, but a lot of, just for the record, I think a lot of those devices are just the devil, just, for us, Lindsay and I. But they mirror what they see from their parents. Like if they see mom and dad on the phone all the time, or on the iPad all the time, that's what they know.
Yeah.
So
but sometimes it's still that matter of like don't do what I say, do what I do. I mean, if you're on your phone, you're working. Yeah, it's legitimate, but it's hard. I mean, I guess is the content of what they've seen in some of the screen, can that be a variant that can be semi-positive, or is it just all bad?
Yeah, I mean, as that mom said, that she tries to watch with them, right? Which is, if you can, that's a great tip. And I mean, I think one of the downsides in the report is a lot of kids are watching these short videos on YouTube or on Instagram or TikTok that aren't made for children, right? So you really have to be careful, if you can, about what your kids are seeing.
It's very interesting too. What you said in the piece about watch your kids' behavior. Anecdotally, sometimes like when I say like, okay, they only get it on the weekends, but if I'm like, okay, let's go wrap it up, it's like I just feel like they're sassier and grouchier, and I don't know if it's the show or what,
Or sometimes they're like zombies when you can't even like get their attention.
Prying it out of their hands.
We tried to keep screens out of the bedrooms their whole lives, which was like a big rule in our house. And my younger one, he would like hide the phone under the pillow.
Kate, thank you.
Yeah, it's like the ongoing battle.
Thank you.
This is still screaming like a screen time summit for parents. This topic is just endless.
It really is.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.